Good Sunday morning, everybody. This is me drawing every day for a year. This is week number 47. Let's get into it. So this first sketch is a sketch of my living room. This is a recliner with a little dinner tray table, end table, and the sofa. And right now, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. So my drawings are a way to document the change in this space over time. Hopefully I'll just get an empty space and draw that. But as you could tell from the pile of clothes on the recliner, I'm not the neatest person. However, just to let you know, that pile of clothes have been folded and put away. So if you come to my place, there will be an empty recliner for you to recline in. The next drawing is of a subway drawing, a woman sleeping on the subway. And I realize as I do these drawings of my apartment and on the subway, I'm really drawn to the mundane. I'm drawn to capturing everyday moments. And my everyday routine is riding on the subway to go to work or staying in my apartment, painting, drawing, what have you. So I'm trying to make those moments special or depict those moments in a special way to me. And that is through an accuracy and technique, but also through the line work of that technique, trying to be looser and get the energy of the moment. This was done over a lunch period. This is my coworker Yanni and Serhi, both of whom I've drawn before, and I will continue drawing them because they are great quote unquote models for me. They just sort of look at their phones and ignore me. The best type of model. This again was me putting myself in an uncomfortable mental situation. This particular young man was on his phone, wide awake, and I was sitting in front of him and I drew him fairly quickly. I think he knew I was drawing him, but he really didn't care. And that mentality of knowing that the person I'm drawing who's wide awake doesn't really care for the most part, I have to adopt that more and remind myself more that, hey, they don't care I'm drawing them. So that will eliminate a lot of hesitation on my part to pull out my sketchbook more often on the subway in front of a person who's wide awake. This particular gentleman, I was drawn to his hat, and I drew that fairly quickly, and then the rest of him followed. Another subway drawing. This particular gentleman, if you've followed me in the last few videos, I've captured him before. He's a construction worker. We get on the same 6 a.m. train every morning. Well, sometimes I'm a bit late and I don't see him, but this particular morning of November 28th, I saw him again, and as habit would dictate, I sketched him on that particular morning. This is a welding machine, I think, of some sort that I didn't finish drawing at my welding school. Again, going back into that uncomfortable mindset and trying to be comfortable in front of people who are wide awake and perhaps know that I'm sketching them. It's more of a mental uphill battle for me now to place myself in that situation, get comfortable in that situation. And for me right now, that is how I address that, is to sketch them quickly and get it done with as soon as possible. So it's just as accurate, I think, but it's not as tight, and I kind of like that energy. I like the quickness of these drawings. More subway people. This is my coworker Yanni. She was sleeping and she had this great cherub round face, so I had to draw her. This was a larger gentleman on the subway who immediately caught my attention. And I think this particular drawing of this older woman on the subway is the best, the drawing I like the most from this week. She had these great wrinkles on her face, so I tried to capture that, and she was kind of hunched over, and she had so many wrinkles on her hands, and I tried to catch that. So I really like how this hand turned out. So I think I'll probably be drawing a lot more hands in the future. Hands of subway passengers. I think that would make a great subway series or painting series. And this last drawing is, I think you've seen this pile of books before. Let me get that in focus for you. It's It's a pile of books. These types of drawings, this type of subject matter is a great challenge for me because you have all these different books at different angles, and some are receding back, some are lifted up a bit, and it's a forced perspective looking down. So just trying to get it accurate for me is the main objective, and I think it turned out quite well. And I'm not too sure if it's showing up, so let me zoom in a bit. You'll get an idea of it. This is some kind of bag that holds jumper cables for a car. I don't own a car. This is my sister's pile of books, and she owns a car, and the rest of the perspective here. So that is it, folks. That is week number 47. We're almost there. My God, this year is going by really quickly. I hope you enjoyed this week's sketchbook tour. I hope you have a great week next week. I'll see you then. Bye for now.